Hello guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to my channel, the channel of the Italian Keto guy. Today is a special video because finally I reached 10,000 subscribers after almost 2 years since I opened this YouTube channel. And today I want to celebrate this special event, 10,000 followers, with a Easter cake typical of the region where I am from, Naples, the pastiera. It's a cake made with ricotta and corn. Yeah, if I'm correct, this is the correct translation. I always forget before shooting the video to check the word, sorry. And of course, in keto, we do not use corn, so I use the rice, the risino shiratai rice. This is the dry one, and is available on in my Amazon web stores together with xantan gum and erythritol. Let's see straight away how I made this pastiera, this Easter cake in its keto version. Here are the ingredients, starting from the top left: 200 grams of almond flour, 80 grams of erythritol, 10 grams of xanthan gum, 100 grams of melted butters, 1 medium egg, 70 grams, and some grated orange peel. This is for the puff pastry. Then the ingredients for the filling: one portion of rice, shirataki rice, is 225 grams, some 200 grams of goat ricotta, 150 ml of almond milk, zero carbs, one medium egg, and 80 grams of erythritol with cinnamon. This is for the filling. Of course, you can add some other things, like, for example, if you have some uh, water flavor, and apart cinnamon, lemon zest, whatever flavor you want to use. So now, according to the instructions, since the rice is dry, you have to put it for 12 minutes into the boiling water, so that it will be absorb the water and be it will change the texture. As you can see, it looks like rice, more or less, or wheat. I found the word. So now, according to the original recipe, we have to cook the wheat in the milk. So we use almond milk as a replacement, and then we put the shirataki rice, the konjac rice, inside the milk, and we continue with the recipe. So apart this, you can put, as I said, some flavors in the milk. I just put some apart the erythritol, of course, the sweetener of your choice. I put some cinnamon, but you could use also some aroma, vanilla, for example, to make the filling more suitable to your tastes. So keep stirring for a while. Then I added cinnamon in this case, but you can use lemon zest, or just you can use some orange grated peel, whatever. Feel free to use whatever you want. You can even put lard. The original recipe has got also some lard in the filling. Let's prepare the puff pastry. So we add all the dry ingredients I showed you before, plus our aroma, but you can use vanilla if you want some vanilla flavor. And then let's stir very well the ingredients, so we combine all the dry ingredients first. And as I say, after we combine the dry ingredients, it's the time to add the liquid ones. So the melted butter, the medium egg, and then we use our fingers, our hands, to combine dry and liquid ingredients. And you know me, if you're following me for a while, you know that when the dough becomes to make to be formed, and
leaves the bowl clean, as you can see in this case, it means that you are almost there. So keep kneading to make a nice dough. Thanks to the xantan gum, you see the dough is elastic and compact. And then wrap it into the cling film and put it into the fridge for 30 minutes. In the meantime, we prepare the filling. So as I said, in this case, you can add apart the goat ricotta, the wheat that in this case is represented by the shirataki rice and the egg. You can also add some lard. 40-50 grams of lard would be enough if you want. So once you have done this, let's stretch the puff pastry, and you should do this accordingly to the oven tray you use to bake the pastiera. Mine is 22 centimeters round, so I stretch the dough large enough to fit the diameter of the baking tray, the round baking tray. You will see it in a while. Be sure to leave a thickness of half centimeter at least, and then you see this is the baking tray, the round baking tray I used. With some speed and care, transfer the puff pastry into the baking tray, and then with your fingers take off the part around the borders that you will use to make the lines, the stripes. Then by rotating the baking tray with your fingertips, thumb and finger, make a nice border as I did. So now let's take the remaining dough, the filling, and with the filling, spread it evenly all around the borders, as I'm showing you in this case by rotating again the baking tray, and then with the spatula push the filling all around the border and make it compact so that we'll take the whole available surface of the cake. Now is the time to stretch again the remaining dough, the puff pastry, and make some lines, stripes, I don't know how to call them. Uh, Stretch it enough so that you can cover the whole surface of the cake, as I'm going to show you in a while. And use a cutter, a round cutter. I use the knife, but then the following ones I cut them with the cutter to make it then nicer. Look at the xantan gum, the magic of the xantan gum. I'm going to show you. You see, it keeps the dough, the puff pastry, elastic and compact. It doesn't cut itself, no tears, sorry. And then put the lines on the top of the surface of the cake. And once you've done this, you are ready to bake it 180 Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit if you are in the US for 30 minutes. Mine is a static oven. And enjoy.
Here we are, the tasting, the magic moment you guys are waiting for at the end of the video. It's a ritual. How does this pastiera taste like? Will it taste good? Will it taste not? What about the corn that we didn't put in the recipe, but we used the shirataki rice? Will it taste the same? The moment. Let's see. Let's give an answer to all those questions. Sorry. I have to say that it definitely tastes good. I'm not. I didn't like the pastiera, the original recipe, while I was eating sugar in the past to poison my body, but I didn't know about that. But I have to say that this replacement turned out to be really nice, delicious. The consistency, the texture of the rice, of course, is not the same as the corn, sorry, because the corn is softer. This one is more like rubber, the shirataki rice, so it's not exactly the same. But the cinnamon, the grated orange peel definitely give a nice taste to this recipe. So if you like East the pastiera, if you have had chance in the past to, I don't know, visit Naples, or you have your relatives, Italian relatives that made this cake for you and you liked it, this is the nice recipe for you. Feel free to add some flavor, some those watery um, flavored water, sorry, in the dough, because they are really nice. Or if you don't have them, you can use, as I did, cinnamon and grated orange peel. So when can you eat it? Italians always ask me this question: which day of the day, which time of the day can I eat this your recipes? Well, you people don't have sweet breakfast as Italian do, so I would say during the day, as a snack during the day. The almond flour I use is low in carbs, so I guess in your country you will get a flour like this in any way. So you can eat it with no problem, one or two slices of this. I hope you liked the recipe. If you do, please remember to subscribe. I hit 10,000 followers thanks to your support, and I already passed that. I'm 10,110. So thank you so much for your support. Your support is my strength. See you next time. Ciao.